we are going to do a strength training class today that's going to be all based on the floor. So from here, we're going to just start a nice simple warm up, making sure you have a little space around you. All of my workouts are small living friendly because I live in my RV. So I only have a small space to work with, but you still want to make sure that you have clear space around you so that you're not bumping into anything with the weights. Don't want any injuries. Once your space is clear, we're going to go ahead and start putting our feet out in front. We're just going to loosen up our back and shoulders a little bit just by turning side to side, maybe tapping against your hips. Get your arms swinging a little bit. Beautiful. 2 more to each side. And then from here, we're going to just swing our arms in and out, one on top and then the other. Perfect. From here, we're going to move down to our elbows. We're going to do just some nice big circles in one direction. And then the other direction. And then moving down to the wrist, same thing, circles in one direction. And then the other direction. And then your hands too. Squeeze your fingers in and out, give them a good wiggle. Make sure everything's nice and awake so we don't drop any of those weights. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to lean back, bring our feet in, and just sway the knees side to side, kind of windshield wiper them. Loosen up your hips a little. Check in with your lower back. Beautiful. 2 more to each side. And then from here, we're going to move into the knees a little bit. So you're just going to bop them up and down. And then again, windshield wiper, but this time with your knees down, just shaking your feet to side to side to side. Beautiful. From here, pick up one foot, spin that ankle in one direction. And go the other way. And then switch sides. And go the other way. All right. Now we should be nice and loosened up. From here, we're going to start with a pull through exercise. So you're going to want a medium weight. And there are a couple of options of how you can do this. So you're going to set your weight off to one side. And then you can just do tabletop position, making sure you're nice and even, reaching through, pulling it to set it to the other side, and then pulling it back. Now you can also do one leg up so that you're engaging your lower body a little more as you're pulling through, or you can go to a full plank and pull through that way. Choose what variation is going to be best for you. Get in position, and we have 1 minute on the clock. You may find that it's easier to set the weight down closer to your ribs instead of your shoulder, so that you're not bumping the weight into your arms as you're pulling it through. Halfway done. Almost there, 10 more seconds. And time, beautiful. Go ahead and set that off to the side. From here, we're going to turn around, and you may want a little lighter weight for this one. You're going to lean back in a V sit. From here, you're just going to take a weight, pass it under one leg, and then under the other leg, just going back and forth. The further back you lean, the more core engagement you get, and the higher you lift your legs, the more posterior chain you get. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Beautiful. You got this. Halfway there. You can always adjust mid-exercise if you need to sit up a little further, focus a little more on the lower body, or if you want to make it a little harder, lean back a little further. Five more seconds. Time. All right, from here, we're going to go all the way down flat on our back for a bridge with a chest press. Now, I like to do my chest press nice and narrow, keeping my elbows tight by my side, because it works your chest and your triceps a little more. So you're going to go all the way down flat, holding one weight, turned sideways. And then from here, you're going to press up for your glute bridge, press up for your chest press, down and down. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Up and up, down and down. Again, keep those elbows in nice and tight for that narrow chest press. Hold tight at the top of that glute bridge. Really squeeze everything in. And time. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move into a pullover. Now for this exercise, we're going to go into a tabletop on our back. So your feet are going to be up. From here, as you lower the weight behind your head, you're also going to tap one foot down. Come back up. And as you lower the next time, tap the other foot down. So you're kind of combining the pullover and a dead bug. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. This one's pretty core intensive. So take your time. And really check to see what handheld is going to work best for you. You can turn the weight a different way, for, vertical, horizontal, whatever's going to work best for you. Almost there. Time. Beautiful. Next up, we have a leg raise plus a curl. So we're going to do a variation of a leg raise. And you may find that you want a little extra cushion under your hip for this one, depending on what kind of floor you're laying on. You're going to have your leg bent a little bit. You're going to come in front, up and over, and behind. Now, you can do this with a straight leg, but it puts a little extra strain on the side of the hip there. So the bent knee may just make it a little more comfortable for you. You can weight the leg raise here, or you can add in the curl here. So choose your variation, 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Beautiful, you got it. Now, on that curl, you can rest your elbow on your hip, or you can lift your arm up for more upper body engagement. If you rest your elbow, it's going to really isolate the arm muscles, versus if you keep your elbow up, you're going to be working your shoulder as well. 10 seconds left. And time. From there, we're just going to switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you're in position. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Almost halfway there. You got this. Ten seconds to go. Time. Go ahead and sit up, shake everything out, grab some water. 1 set down, 2 to go. All right, from here, we're going to go back into that pull through. So again, choose your variation, tabletop, one leg, or full plank. Once you're in position, we have 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. More than halfway there. Ten seconds to go. You can do it. Time. Beautiful. All right. From there, we're going to that lean back and pass through. So again, choose your weight, choose your amount of lean. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. This is a great one to do even with light weights. You could do this one with no weights at all and just pass a ball through, and you're still going to get a great workout. Adding the weight adds a little extra upper body, but you want to stay light on this one so you're not straining too much. Halfway done. Almost there, you can do it. Time. Nice. From here, we're going back down onto our back for that bridge plus chest press. Now, for this one, I'm going to go up in weight a little bit. If you found on the first round that something was a little easier than you thought it should be, go ahead and increase the weight. If it was a little too hard, decrease the weight. You can always make those adjustments. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Nice and steady. Remember that squeeze at the top of the bridge? Really suck everything in. Almost there. Time. From here, we move into that pull through. For this one, I am going back to my medium weight. Again, you choose what's going to work best for you. Still flat on your back. Bring those feet up for that tabletop position. And 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Make sure you're breathing nice and steady. If you find that you're holding your breath, just take a moment, relax. Make sure you're getting enough air. Remember, slow and steady. You don't need to go fast to build muscle. Time. All right, from here, we're going to move into those leg raises. So roll onto your side, get in position. Whether you're doing the curl or the weighted leg raise, get ready. 1 minute on the clock. Beautiful. For the weighted leg raise, the lower on your leg you put the weight, the more work you're going to be doing with your muscles. So you can control how difficult the weighted leg raise is by moving the weight up closer to your hip or lowering it down closer to your knee. Nice. 20 seconds to go. Almost there. Time. All right, switch sides. And then whatever variation you did on the first side, try to do the same on the second side. But if it's not working for you, you can change between sides too. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Nice. You got this. $20 to go. And time. Nice job. Go ahead and set everything to the side. Grab some water. That's 2 down. 1 more set to go. All right, we are ready for that pull through again. Go ahead and grab your weight. Get in position. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Nice and steady. You're just picking the weight up and putting it down on the other side. You're more than halfway done. $15 seconds to go. You can do it. Time. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move into that lean back with the pass through. One minute. Here we go. Nice and steady. Halfway done. $15 seconds to go. For some people, this position, the V-sit position, is hard because of your tailbone. So if that's the case for you, just put a little pillow under you to sit on, make it a little more comfortable. Time. All right, from here, back down all the way on your back for the chest press with the bridge. One minute on the clock. Let's go. Elbows in tight. Squeeze at the top of your bridge. You've got this. All movement is good movement as long as it doesn't hurt. So it doesn't matter how fast you're going, as long as you keep moving. Time. From here, going into that pullover with the toe taps. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Still nice and steady. Make sure you're breathing well. If you feel that it's getting hard to breathe, maybe pause for a moment, refocus, catch your breath. Almost there. Time. All right, last up, we have those leg raises. Get in your side position. Grab the weight that's right for you. Curl or weighted leg raise, either way. 1 minute on the clock. Beautiful, looking good. Just tapping that foot down in front and behind. Keeping the muscles engaged the whole time, so you're not resting on the floor. 15 seconds to go. Time. Go ahead and switch sides. One minute on the clock. Here we go. Nice, looking good. You're more than halfway there. Ten seconds to go. You can do it. Time. Excellent. You are all done with your third set. Take a second, grab some water, and then we'll do a final stretch. All right, from here, go ahead and clear your space. Make sure your weights are all out of the way. And then we're going to stretch our legs out in front of us. Take a nice deep breath in, raise your arms up overhead. And then just fold forward, reach towards your toes. Left arm, come up over your head and reach towards the opposite foot. Again, just pause here for a moment. And then slide your hand up your leg. We're going to do that again. Breathe the arm up, lean all the way over. Maybe a little further than you did the first time. And then slide the hand up the leg. One more, and this time we're going to hold it up and over, and then stay here for 3 good breaths. One more breath here. And release and come back to center. Now we got to do the other side. So same thing, arm up, opposite foot, pause for just a moment, and then slide the hand up your leg. And again, pause for just a moment, slide that hand right up your leg. All right, third one we'll hold. All the way over, reach for your toes. 3 good breaths here. One more breath. And release. All right, last one for today. We're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together, and it can be as far out in front or as close in as is comfortable for you. And then you're going to take your elbows and just kind of lean in a little bit to help push those knees down. From here, hinge forward until you feel a good stretch through your hips. Wherever that edge is for you, just pause there. I'm going to do 3 more breaths. One more breath here. And release. Squeeze those knees in, give yourself a nice big hug. And you are all done for today. Fantastic job. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next week.